Hello, everyone, and welcome to Crits&Knits. We're changing things up for Campaign 2. We're going to do things a little different. We are actually going to start with our crits. So you're going to get to see the game first, and then we'll talk about our knitting. We're doing it in the order of our name. Crazy. So, welcome to Episode 2. And we're just going to jump right in. So, last time on Crits&Knits, we returned to the town of Pennycross, about 5 years after our last adventure ended. We met some of the residents of the town, Solace Adala, the owner of the Celestial Stag, who seems to have a bit of a problem reading her own handwriting, Marissa Lynette Thistlebottom, better known as Lynn, who was quite interested in one of the new arrivals in town, Mesderum, the tiefling allergic to shirts, who showed up to meet his old captain, hoping to borrow some equipment from her. Dusk accompanied this tiefling after meeting him on the road, though she didn't actually meet him the way Captain Halifax implied he usually meets people. Ignition, also known as Iggy, is a fiber artist and dyer who joined the Yarmy festivities as part of a group of exuberant traveling knitters, including the renowned teachers Stefan East and Tomaz Knightley. The local folks in Pennycross have been preparing for a celebration.
Wow.
Did you
I
just
just
get
figured
that?
out daily.
You just got that?
Well, I knew Stefan East, but I never continue. Carry on. My bad.
The local folks of Pennycross have been preparing for a celebration of both the Knitting Guild's bicentennial and Anyatha Harper's birthday. Lynn already got something lined up for the Ancient Elf's gift, but Captain Halifax didn't have anything, and she asked Mesderum, and by extension Dusk, to find something good to give Anyatha. In return, she'd lend Mesderum whatever it was he wanted to borrow. As the crowd started to move into the Golden Frog, Shayla, Anyatha's great-great-granddaughter, spotted Mesderum and Dusk, who clearly stood out from the rest of the crowd. She recruited them for a little adventure of retrieving the fur of the Herschelin, a rare type of dragon that lives in the Feywild. There's a portal that's formed on the side of the mountain, near a place that's historically had a lot of magical transportation energy. Mesderum and Dusk agreed to get the fur and asked Lynn and Iggy to join the group, and then Dusk headed across to the Celestial Stag to see if Solace was interested. The 5 adventurers have now made their way to the Golden Frog, ready to begin their preparations for a trip to the Feywild. So you
Nothing
are all...
ever goes wrong in the Feywild.
Never. So you are all at the Golden Frog. You have the opportunity to ask Shayla whatever questions you have, and then gather your things and head up the side of the mountain. Does anyone have any questions for Shayla?
So, Shayla, do you know the best way to gather from the baby Herschelin? Can you...
It's
And how do we know when the mom's not around?
well, you can tell that the mother's not around because you won't see it.
So if the mother is visible.
Then she's there.
Okay.
Yes. She's real big. And if she's with the babies, she's with the babies. It's not one of those where she like sits in a tree off to the side. No, she is either with the babies or she's off doing something.
Is there a father in the picture?
Not usually.
Okay.
I certainly hope not.
I don't know what to say to that.
All right, so how should we gather the downy stuff?
It's a little plucky sort of motion. You're just... do you have a cat? Have you seen a cat? You've seen cats, right? You know how they do the making biscuits thing? You're basically doing that, but grabbing little bits of fur as you go. And you just do that all over the baby. And they like it. They seem to really like the little pets. So you shouldn't have any problems with that. You just... I think there are 2 or 3 in this litter. It looked like. I didn't get too close.
So, and how much should we get?
Everything you can.
Okay.
As much as you can.
So, does it just stop being wool when it becomes an adult?
As it matures, the fur gets less soft. It loses some of the more fluffy qualities. So we're not as interested in the adult fur. It's more coarse. It's honestly similar to regular wool.
So
but
make a fine rope.
Well, Herschelins are a lot meaner than sheep, so we don't.
And that's saying something.
Well, it's a lot easier to wrangle a sheep than an adult Herschelin. There's a size differential there too. Substantial.
What do they like to eat?
Oddly enough, sheep.
Should we bring a sheep as a snack? As a
Don't
distraction?
worry. I have that covered.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
I don't have any sheep either. So,
Uh,
yeah.
okay.
Seems
Question.
like an oversight for a knitting
No.
club.
Well, I mean, there's
no.
a shepherd down the road, but I'm not going to just ask George for his sheep to feed a Herschelin.
Can we buy one off of him?
You could ask.
If he has any that he wants to sell?
Yeah, knock yourself out. I just don't have any. All right. Any other questions?
All right, I want to go home and get my stuff. And where do we want to meet?
Dusk will just
We-
gesture to where we are.
Okay. All right, I'll be back. I'll be back as soon as I can. And with that, Lynn leaves to go gather her gear and stuff.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything in particular, or shall we just jump to you all meeting back?
Solace also has to go change.
Ignition just got off the road, so they have nothing that they need to gather and no changes they need to make.
Dusk carries everything she needs on her at all times, almost like a previous character I played.
I'll steal something.
It's almost like you've been caught unawares
going
at
to
least once
steal
before.
Some pants. That's all.
Lance?
Oh, that's right. The
okay.
knitted pants.
How? Tell me about your pants theft. What are you trying to do? How are you trying to do this?
Well, Danny.
Oh no.
First of all, I need to figure out where the pants are.
They are on Stefan East's legs. He is wearing the pants currently.
Right, but so where is he right now?
He is sitting in one of the rocking chairs near the fireplace.
We have to come back here. Remember that, right? You
What?
remember that we have to come back here, and you stealing from people is a terrible idea?
How was that?
Oh, God.
No, you're right. Right this second. We'll go. Between then and now, I've made a good plan to take the pants. You're right. Let's go.
All right. So everyone who needs to gather things and make arrangements does so, and you all meet back up at the Golden Frog probably half hour, 45 minutes later. And Shayla sort of looks you all over. All right, you are ready for whatever you might encounter over there? You've got some, I don't know, weapons of some sort just in case?
I hope so. I got my quarterstaff. You see me with the walking stick, but I can fight with it if I need to.
Okay.
And my clothes are a lot more comfortable now. She's wearing like a tunic at this point, and she's got a nice shawl over her shoulder. She's got a little like tiara type crown sort of thing now, and she's got her spell book. She says, and I got my spell book, and she puts it in her bag of holding.
That could be quite useful. Just
I'm ready. It's been a minute.
remember that the Mama Herschelin is very protective, and also essential for letting the little babies grow up into grown-ups. So, please don't kill anything that you don't have to, if you can avoid it. Because otherwise we're going to have to figure out how to raise some Herschelins. And I don't know how they'll do in town here.
Mez is probably just gonna show some leg. She's gonna fall for him, and then we'll be fine.
It's not exactly that easy. I mean, but if it were, that'd be great.
Kinda is that easy.
Oh, okay. Well, it's about 2 days hike up the mountain. But the party is in 2 days. So if you want to just come out back with me, we'll speed it up some. And as you head out back, you can see there's a spell circle that is drawn in the ground.
Oh, is that like a fairy circle? Are we just going to get into a fairy circle?
Well, no, you're
Ugh.
going through a portal to the Feywild intentionally.
Right. Right.
Basically,
This
kind of a
is-
fairy circle.
This is just a teleportation circle. Yeah, I've been back and forth
So-
a couple times, so
In the Feywild,
yes.
where are the Fey so I can be away from them? I don't want to be anywhere near them.
As far as I can tell, it is a fairly deserted area. The Herschelin don't tend to nest near many other creatures. They like to sort of be alone, which is why the mom has to go quite a ways to do any hunting and stuff. So, if she's gone, cross my fingers that she's gone when you get there, and it'll be easy. If she's not, you might want to hide because you probably are also tasty. I mean, you don't look like sheep, but you're not a whole lot differently sized than sheep, so. I mean, anyway. Whatever. She sort of waves a hand and says, come on over here, and does her incantation, and the circle lights up. It is a teleportation circle, and it will take you to a matching teleportation circle right next to an altar on the side of the mountain. So as you step through, you are greeted with this large altar that has been very clearly stained with blood. A lot of blood, probably from multiple donors over the course of time. And then just off center from that, but above the altar, there's this, it looks like a hole. If you've played the game Portal, it looks like a portal. There's sort of a shimmery bluish magic around the outside edge. And as you approach it, if you look from the side, you just see a little shimmery line, but if you move in front of it, you can see into the Feywild.
That is wild. I remember reading about, we had classes on this in the academy. It is so cool to see this in real life. I'm excited. Let's do this thing.
Solace inspects the table.
Okay, roll me an investigation.
It's in here somewhere. There she goes. 19.
There is definitely a lot of blood on this table. It looks like it's been used for sacrifices for quite some time. There are a couple of places in the center where the stone is a little bit chipped, possibly from a missed blow or a really strong blow. And there are runes engraved all around the edge.
Fun.
Can I-
Are the runes familiar at all?
Roll me an Arcana.
May I also join in an Arcana roll?
Sure.
18.
Yes, Solace, they are very
Oh,
familiar.
16.
Ignition, I'm not sure if they're quite as familiar to you as they are to Solace. But as you look at them, they do appear to be probably necromantic in nature. All right.
Solace files that away for another day.
All right. So are we going through?
Yeah, Dusk will step through the portal. portal.
Right. What is our marching order? Dusk first. Who's following?
Well, I will jump into the portal. Hopefully, I don't just crash into something on the other way on the way in.
Okay.
Len's going to stay near Solace, so whenever she's going to follow Solace's
I guess
lead.
I'll go next then.
I'll bring up the rear, it sounds like.
Okay. So as you step through, the first thing you notice is that while there was an altar on your side of the portal, there is not one on the other side. So there's a bit of a stumble as you step out onto nothing. But it's not a big drop, only about a 2-foot drop, so it's not comfortable. But I'd like everyone to roll me an acrobatics or athletics check, please, just to see how you handle that.
Len got a 19.
Okay.
I don't think.
I didn't realize everybody's rolls showed up on the thing. I was like, why are there so many dice?
Yeah, same.
On what
15.
thing?
On
D&D
D&D
Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? What is
9 for Solace.
Okay.
8.
Oh, that was yours.
25.
Okay. And sorry, what was Lynn?
19.
Okay. So with the 9 and the 8, you each take 3 points of damage, of bludgeoning damage, as you don't really catch yourselves as well as you'd like to. But as you look around, this place is beautiful, like absolutely gorgeous. The colors are so bright and so intense. The grass is mostly green, but it's like a vivid blue-green and clumps of yellow-green. And there are flowers in all sorts of shades. And as you're looking ahead, you're sort of in the midst of what looks like a meadow in the middle of in the clearing of a forest. But it's not like a forest you've ever seen before. This forest, rather than trees, it almost looks like giant mushrooms and giant spores that are far taller than you, with very slender stalks and very full bulbous tops that just sway gently in the wind around you. I would like...
Lynn approaches one of those mushrooms and starts like looking at it. She's being very careful not to touch it, but she's very curious and trying to check it out to see if it matches anything she might have studied or before or anything like that. See whatever she can gather from looking at that.
Go ahead and roll me a history check, please.
I will do that. That is 14.
Okay. It does match a few things that you've read about in books about the Feywild, but the illustrations you had seen were always in black and white, and these brilliant, vivid colors are not at all what you'd expected, and it's kind of surprising, but a very fascinating addition to your current knowledge. So, as you're all looking around, I would like everyone to give me a perception check, please.
Dan, is it okay if I roll real dice? My D&D Beyond does not want to cooperate.
Yeah, that's fine. I can't see your rolls, so.
I will roll real dice too because I got a dice tower I printed and I want to use it.
Yeah. I got a 13.
Okay.
17 for Solace.
26 for Lynn.
Jesus.
She rolled a 19 and she's got a +7.
I rolled a 9.
Okay. And Dusk?
11.
Okay. Solace and Lynn, you hear in the distance, a sort of snuffly sound. It's like an animal rooting around and sniffing really hard. And it's coming from straight ahead and a little bit to the right.
So Lynn immediately
I
looks around at the
hear
rest of the group and
sniffing
say,
noises.
I'm sorry, Solace, I didn't hear what you said.
I hear sniffing noises. Do
I
you
do
hear
too.
sniffing noises?
I do.
No.
Over
Are
there.
these things known for being sniffly?
We should have asked that.
Yeah.
We'll
Let's go
look.
find out, I guess.
Let's go find out, yeah.
All right. So you start heading in that direction. And the snuffling noises get louder. And as you get closer, the rest of you can start hearing it too. And there are a few little whimpers in there as well. But that's it. There's no other big sounds. Just a little bit of snuffling and a few whimpers.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for a bigger thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
Worried about that
continuing
mama.
continuing to get closer?
Yeah.
I would like to stealth.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
I would
me
also like to
stealth.
do that.
I have
Sure, I'll join in on the stealth.
Sure. Let's see what I get.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
12.
19.
Lynn is stealthing at 18.
All right, I had advantage on stealth, so yeah, 19.
Okay. You're all relatively quiet as you move forward. And as you get closer, you start to be able to see what looks like, well, it looks like a nest, but it's big. And it's not in a tree, it's on the ground.
Is it like a bird's nest?
Kind of. It seems to be made up of some sticks, but also bits of these trees. There's some big round poofy bits that are tucked in there. And as you get maybe a few steps closer and look a little bit closer, it's actually kind of pretty. A bird's nests look kind of utilitarian most of the time. This one looks decorated. There are colorful bits throughout, and it looks not like anything you've really seen before, but it does have that sort of nest-like shape to it.
Are we still hearing the noises?
You are still hearing the snuffling noises and the occasional whimper, and you're probably 200 feet away.
Have I seen a nest like this before in my various travels?
Have you been to the Feywild before?
Yes.
Yes, you've probably seen one, but it was most likely empty at the time.
Okay.
The noises sound like they're coming from the nest.
They do. As you're looking at it,
Well,
the whimpers get a little bit louder.
Guys, it sounds like that's what we're here for. Someone want to go get the wool?
I will go. I will go.
I would like everyone to give
I
me
will be your backup.
another perception check.
Ugh. Oh.
23.
Also
Also
23.
23.
Also 23.
What the hell?
Okay.
19. 19.
All
I mean,
right.
19's no slouch, but when everyone gets 23,
Well,
You had to be
Red.
different, Greg?
Random numbers by computers aren't really random.
I mean, random numbers by a die aren't really random either.
true enough. As you start to move forward, Dusk, you hear what is unmistakably the sound of wings flapping and getting closer. And in fact, with a 23 and even a 19, everyone hears the sound of something flapping and getting closer.
Get to the bushes.
Does it sound big? Like
It
real big?
Does sound real big.
Oh, good. I'm also going to go for the bushes.
All right. You can roll a new stealth, or you can use your previous roll if you would like.
I will roll a new stealth. See how
I'll roll a
that
new
goes,
one.
Okay.
It
I
can
don't
get
remember
worse,
what
but
my
it might also
previous
get
one
better.
Was.
If you want your previous, Lynn, you were an 18 before.
I'll try again.
My
Why
new
not?
one is an unnatural 20.
Okay.
Mine is a 9.
Okay.
19.
I think Lynn maybe tripped or something. She's like, "Oh, oh, oh, oh."
Okay.
Mine's a 24.
Okay. And Mesdrum.
23.
The good news is that this was a group check because you have all been moving in a group and working together in a group, and you all perceive the same thing at the same time with a whole bunch of 23s. So we're letting the magic of numbers just work in your favor right now. And
Okay.
someone, probably Mesdrum or Iggy, will reach out and grab Lynn as she starts going in the wrong direction and yank her into the bushes with the rest of you. As you're watching, you see this absolutely massive creature flying towards you. This is a Herschelin. It is an adult female Herschelin. Have you ever seen The Never-Ending Story?
Yes.
No, but I know what you're going to reference.
Yes. This dragon creature looks very similar to Falcor. The whole body is covered in long white fur, or I don't know if fur is even the right word. It's more like hair than fur on the adult. It's long, it's smooth, it's silky looking. Around the feet and the belly, it's kind of dirty. You can see that this is a creature that has probably swooped into mud puddles to land or to catch things. The wings look very much like typical dragon wings, though. Very smooth and almost leathery looking. So not nearly as furry and fluffy as the rest of the body. The tail is extraordinarily long and trails out behind it, sort of waving in the wind. And you see it approaching and landing next to the nest and leaning over and opening its mouth. And as it opens its mouth, something falls out. I would like anyone who's interested to give me an animal handling check to see if you can guess what that might be.
Got a nat 20
18.
for a 22.
Ooh.
So it was 22. Sorry,
18.
18 for Dusk.
30, 20.
15 for Lynn.
And Solace, you had?
Oh,
Or were you not interested?
18, I think.
Okay,
Oh, I think I said 18.
Okay.
It's gone. Oh,
that's fine.
hold on. What?
So, as you're looking,
Sauce, it was an 18.
Yeah,
I
18.
can see the log.
Yes, it was 18.
it very much looks like chewed up bits of animal. And based on what Shayla told you, it's probably chewed up bits of sheep. But the whimpering stops. And you hear some excited little snuffles and yips and the absolute snarfing of whatever this mama left for the babies to eat. They are not quiet in their eating. You can hear it from where you are, and it's actually a little intimidating. These little guys, as cute and fluffy as they're said to be, are voracious. The mama has finished dropping off her food, and you see her step into the nest and sort of do a little circle and curl around herself and lay her head very heavily on the edge of the nest. As she flops it down, you can see the huff of breath that just moves all of the grass in front of her, and even a few of the mushroom trees across the way start waving in that huge sigh that came from the mama.
Valis is going to motion that we move away somewhat so that we can speak.
All right. You're able to... are you moving back the way you came, or are you trying to move further into the mushroom forest?
Probably back the way we came because we know that way's safe.
Okay.
Safe.
Agreed.
All right. So you get much closer to the portal. You get far enough away that you can't hear the sounds of the Mama Herschelin sighing. Not unless you're really listening for them. So.
Well, that's a big mama.
How are we going to do this?
Well, she'll have to leave eventually in order to feed them again, and we have 2 days before the party.
Days also
Remember,
work
time
differently
passes differently here.
Well, then we can wait in the altar room. Go back through the portal and come back through. Unless we think it's going to close after us.
It might be like 2 weeks later.
Well, if it's 2 weeks later, we're already late.
We could distract her.
Lynn looks at Messer.
Look, I've heard stories about bards seducing dragons, and it doesn't ever end well for the bard.
There's time for everything.
Well,
I could do dancing lights.
Sure. I could just run.
I don't think we want you to be bait.
It's fine.
No, it really isn't.
Being dragon bait is the worst.
He was really trying for it.
Okay, we can end now. End of the season, everybody.
And roll credits.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Your dancing lights is a good idea. I can also, I could do elementalism. I can make wind somewhere. Maybe make it so that she wants to investigate something.
I pull out a bag of tricks.
Oh.
I could just make things that she might want to go hunt after.
Like sheep?
Yes.
Well, at least a giant goat.
Oh, you have that one. Okay.
Is she going to be hungry, though? One way to find out, I guess.
Yeah.
So, what's the plan?
That you're stretching the word an awful lot by calling what we have a plan.
Plan enough.
guess I will pull out a puffball from the bag of tricks.
Okay.
And I guess make it appear somewhat close to her.
How do you do that?
I gotta have a good throwing arm, Danny.
Yeah.
Do
You take out the little ball of fluff and you hurl it in that direction.
Is someone else allowed to hurl it for you?
That's a good question. How does that work? Do you have to be the one throwing it, or can you just let someone else do it?
I would presume if it's not an attuned item, whoever reaches into it throws it.
Right.
So why not just let Mez reach into it?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. All right. So is that what you're doing?
Sure.
Yeah, this poor ball of fluff.
Okay. Tell me what it is that gets pulled out of the bag and tossed.
God, okay, I have to roll for this because it's a rolling thing. So we're gonna find out together, fellers, and we're gonna hope it's a giant goat.
And
It's
while
not the
you're
rat.
doing that, Mesdrum, I would like you to roll athletics. And we'll multiply that by 10, and that will be the number of feet the thing flies when you throw it.
Okay.
All right, so DB, what are we throwing?
A brown bear.
Okay.
Delicious.
Okay. And
Well, that's either going to make her want to hunt it or make her go fight it to save her babies.
19.
19. So it goes 190 feet away from you.
Jesus. Hits
That's-
the mama in the face. Turns
Well,
into
no,
a bear.
because you did go far enough away that you weren't within hearing distance. So it's probably halfway between you and the nest.
I feel like there's a game I could have excelled at. Ah, well.
A bear pops into existence and looks around rather confused.
Danny is friendly to us.
Okay, that's good.
I feel so bad for this bear.
It looks around and it sees you and starts lumbering towards you.
Telling it to go the other way.
Do you have control over it?
It acts on my move, so...
But-
you can use the bonus action to command the creature to moves and what action it takes on its next turn, or to give it general orders such as attack your enemy. In the absence of orders, the creature acts in a fashion appropriate to its nature. So yes, it listens to me.
Okay, so what are you telling it to do?
Go forward, not towards me.
It cocks its head and then turns around and starts walking away from you.
Oh God.
Let me roll here for the Herschelin.
We're gonna get into so much trouble with PETA.
It looks up.
Bear sacrificing.
It's not a real animal.
Now, this Herschelin is still quite some distance from you. It's almost hard to see. But the head does pop up from the nest. And it's scenting the air. And then it stands up. And you see its whole body sort of uncoils. And even though you're far away, you can see this mass of white fur. You see it take to the air and then dive for the bear.
I'm gonna tell the bear to run.
Okay. I would like you to roll for the bear.
Okay, I gotta pull up bear stats.
Yep.
If this was Skyrim, that bear would probably be more dangerous than the Hirschland.
Okay, what am I rolling, Danny?
We're gonna do opposed dexterity checks.
Cool. It's not great at dexterity.
Okay,
Neither are dragons.
that
But
is
this
true.
is a Herschelin.
I swear to God, at this bear. Okay, come on, bear. Okay, 18.
Okay, the Hirschling got a 9. So the bear is able to dodge out of the way and starts running. You did tell it to run away and to go away from you, so it continues away from you. The good news is that leads the Hirschlin away as well. I would like you to do one more opposed dexterity just to see. You guys are going to like these dice for me.
Yeah.
Okay. 15.
All right, I rolled a 5. So,
Oh.
the second dive, the Hirschlin also misses. And you're far away. But you don't have to be close to know that this thing is probably not happy that it keeps missing the bear. The good news for you, at the moment anyway, is that the bear has run out of sort of the open meadow, and all that's left in front of it is mushroom forest. So it starts making its way, lumbering through the mushroom forest. You can see the trees and the stalks of the mushrooms sort of wiggling side to side as it goes through. You hear some snapping and crackling as it starts breaking. The Hirschland dives again and just gets a mouthful of mushroom. You can see it starting to circle above the trees, its gaze sort of fixed on the wiggly path where the bear clearly is. What are you doing?
As
We gotta get that fur.
I was like, as soon as possible, as soon as we know that thing is focused, just run.
All right.
I will. I will cast Long Strider on myself to give myself 10 feet of extra movement.
Okay. We are going to go ahead and hop into initiative just to keep things rolling in order.
Okay, goodbye, dice. I gotta get a different one.
Yee.
Good God.
13 for Solace.
3 for ignition.
Okay.
That die hit with authority.
20.
Okay.
18.
7.
All right. So let's put that in here. Dusk was 18. Okay.
Yes.
And Celeste was 13. Okay.
Sorry, I have work is texting me.
Tell him to
Alrighty.
fuck off. It's after hours.
So, we are at the top of initiative. I will say that you have all run to within 30 feet of the nest. We're not going to make you roll through all of the getting there. That's just too much minutia. So you're within 30 feet of the nest. Mesdrum, because you cast Longstrider, you are actually at the nest already on your turn.
Then I will make my sleight of hand to do the gentle picking motions that I was described to
Okay.
on these Hirschlin.
Do we have to like climb to get into it?
Yeah, you are gonna
How
have
big
to
is this thing?
climb to get into the nest. It is probably 4 feet tall on the edges. So I will need you to do a quick acrobatics check, to acrobatics or athletics, whichever one you prefer, to climb into the nest. And then there are 3 babies in the nest, 1, 2, and 3. Just tell me which of the babies you're going to do. So we'll start with Mez. What's your athletics to get into the nest?
Acrobatics is 29.
29. Okay, yeah. You are really, really graceful as you vault over the edge of the nest and do a nice little tuck and roll towards the center. There are 3 little baby Herschelins in there. They are about the size of ponies. And they are fluffy. They look like miniature versions of the adult, but their legs are much stumpier and their tails are much shorter. And as you reach out to pet the first one, it is like touching heaven. You have never felt anything so soft and beautiful.
Maybe I should knit.
Which of the 3 babies are you going for? 1, 2, or 3?
Baby 2.
Baby 2. All right. I would like you to roll me a 20 and just give me the number. We are going to try to hit. Maybe are there? We're going to try to hit a collective roll of 200.
All right, and it's just a D20, no abilities added?
No
correct?
abilities, just a 20.
Okay. Eight.
Okay. All right. Next up is Dusk.
All right, so I need to roll an athletics to get into the thingy.
You are 30 feet away still.
I'm gonna run to it.
Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna dash.
Okay. Is that an action or a bonus action for you?
It would be an action because I am not a rogue.
Okay.
I guess that's it.
How much distance do you cover with that?
60 feet.
I will let you climb as well.
Oh, hold on. So if I'm 30 feet away, get to the
You
nest
can
at
get there.
30.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I'm not dashing. I'll just climb
Okay.
after that, I guess.
Go ahead and roll me your athletics or acrobatics, whichever you'd like.
Okay. 15.
You are far less graceful than Mesdrum.
That's fine.
You scrabble over, your foot gets stuck, and there's some weird blue stuff on your pants now. But you get in there. But you're going to have to wait till the next round to start plucking a baby. But think about which one you're going for. Next up is Solace.
Okay. And I presume I'm close enough to just climb as well.
Yep, you can do your 30 feet of move, and then climbing will be your action.
Okie doke.
Ooh. Okay.
Gentleman's 20.
You are able to very cleanly climb over. You don't get any of the weird blue stuff on your pants.
Yay.
And you are able to get directly in front of one of the babies. So again, think about which one you're going to be plucking. Lynn.
So Lynn's only got 25 feet of movement, so she's going to Misty Step, and if she can Misty Step so that she doesn't have to climb, she'll do that also, but the Pythagorean theorem indicates she probably can't.
How tall
So-
is she?
She is a halfling. She's, I think she's a size small.
So 3.5
she's like-
feet.
Yeah,
You-
she's
you should go
she's under 4. She's
Okay.
under 4 feet. The nest is taller than her.
I will say that if she jumps and Misty steps that away, I will let her see just enough of an angle to get to the far side of the nest.
Okay, that's what she's going to do.
So
She's
roll
going
me
to jump and Misty Step.
And athletics to see how high she jumps. I need you to roll higher than a 10 to jump high enough to see.
All right. Athletics. She couldn't be acrobatic while she does it, could she? Well, it doesn't matter. She rolled a 12, so.
Okay, yep, she gets just high enough to see and misty steps and ends up at the far side of the nest, opposite where the other three currently are.
So is she close enough to start picking, or does she got to wait till her next?
Not yet. She'll have to wait till the next turn.
Okay, excellent. All right, she's would be ready.
Well,
Misty Step's a bonus action, isn't it?
is it? If Misty Step
And,
is a bonus action, then yes, you have your action and you can start picking.
Yeah, let me double check. Action.
I don't have all those
bonus
spells
action.
up.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
then yes.
Misty Step as a bonus action.
You can start
All
picking.
right.
Choose
All
your
right.
baby.
I choose. Mez did number 2. She's going to go for number 3.
Okay. And go ahead and roll me a 20.
15.
Yeah, roll a whole 20.
15.
15.
Okay.
Oh, this is so soft.
Ignition.
All right. I'm nothing fancy. Gonna run up and try to get over the lip of the
Okay.
nest.
Roll me your athletics or acrobatics.
That's a dirty 20 for acrobatics.
All right. You are also quite graceful as you climb over and get right up next to one of the babies.
Yeah, I also will take a moment to like look up and scan around because
Okay.
I was the last one into the nest to see where Mama is and if she's
Sure.
losing interest in the bear coming back.
At the moment, Mama still looks quite interested in the bear and is fixated on the tops of the forest, the tops of the mushroom trees. We are going to have a little roll here. Where's that one? That is Mez. As you are picking at the baby,
So soft.
it turns around
Oh,
and looks at you.
hi.
And
Oh,
where did my... Really? An error. Thank you.
I thought the baby was talking for a second.
it's like,
no.
oh,
Really?
shit.
You're pulling my furs off?
No.
Like,
The,
oh, man.
The baby turns around and licks you from like mid-chest all the way up your face.
Ah.
And you without a shirt.
Are you, do you have any damage immunities?
I am immune to disease and resistant to fire.
Okay. But lightning is still a problem for you.
Lightning is usually a problem for most people.
Okay. Well, it is going to be 2 points of lightning damage as just electricity crackles off the baby's tongue.
People usually pay for this.
All right. We are back.
Lynn looks over to see what's going on here, because, like, what the hell? What happened?
It licked me. It licked me.
We are back to the top of initiative. And Mesdrum, it is your turn. Go ahead and roll me a 20 to see how much fur you pluck.
Let's see here. One.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're never getting to 200.
I was very distracted by all of the licking. It's like when a dog licks you, you're like, stop.
No. Worse, it got your piercing, so that was just an extra amount of shock.
Ugh.
All right. Dusk, you're up.
I guess I will pick the one that isn't being picked, which I think is number 1.
Okay. And go ahead and give me your 20.
Okay, 19.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Alrighty.
Gotta make up for Mez not doing well.
I feel like that's I feel like that's an ongoing thing with
the two
Mez
of
and
you.
Dusk.
It got my nip. Dusk, it got my nip.
That's why
Solace.
we wear shirts.
I'm allergic. Don't be ableist.
I'll join Lynn on number 3.
Okay.
11.
Okay. Lynn.
4.
Jesus.
Okay. Iggy.
I'm going to roll up on Mez is on 2. I'll join him on 2.
Okay.
And that's 18.
Iggy and Dusk. It's gonna
All
get
right.
this done.
Iggy, you're so much better at this.
We are going to see.
Well, as long as you can keep it distracted, I can focus.
I'll take all these shocks for you. That's fine.
That's very sweet of you.
Lynn.
Yes.
The baby you are plucking turns its head and gives you a big old lick.
Can I try to dodge it?
I'm going to say, now that you all have experienced this once, thank you, Mez, for being the
Being our guinea
demonstrator for the
pig.
class, you can try to dodge. Yes.
And how does dodge work?
That is... Is it Dex? Dodge is a Dex, right?
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's generally like an opposed roll.
Yeah.
All right. So just like roll a d20.
Roll a
get
d20,
it.
and the baby's going to roll a d20.
Okay, I got a 20.
Baby got a 10. So you managed to get out of the way of the zappy lick.
Woo! I smell some ozone there, though.
The air crackled.
That was neat.
Back at the top of the round, Mesdrum.
I will use the help action to give Iggy advantage on the roll because I'm rolling like shit.
Okay. All right, next up is Dusk.
Okay, I'm gonna keep plucking the baby.
Yep.
15.
Okay. Solace.
Also continue plucking. 8.
Okay. We are at 99 of the 200 you need.
Jesus.
Lynn.
All right. Lynn is really scared about getting licked again.
Okay.
So she wants to back away,
Okay.
kind of out of lick range, and cast Mage Hand to do the plucking.
You know what? We'll let it go. That's beautiful. Okay.
All right. So yeah. So she cast a Mage Hand, and she got 6.
6. Okay. That brings us back to Iggy.
So Ignition is going to take a look around and like this is not a safe situation, and that Herschel could get real interested in us real fast. So they're gonna open up their bag, and their clockwork cat, their homunculus, is going to jump out and dig claws in and start making biscuits.
I will let you roll 2 20s, and yours
Thank you.
is at advantage.
Because I'm using my bonus action to basically command it to do the thing.
Yep.
All right, so this is my first one. That's 8. And this is the cat's 5.
Roll yours with advantage, Ren.
I did roll mine with advantage.
Okay.
I don't know how. I think Zoom cuts out the sound of the die hitting the table.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. And that will take us to the babies. Mez. I would like you to do an opposed dex to see if you get licked again.
Sure.
Because that little guy really liked the taste of you.
Lots of people do.
Got lots of skin on that.
23.
Oh, okay.
Hell
He only
yeah.
got a 15, so you do manage
Nope.
to get out of range.
Oh, no nips today.
And it is back to you, Mez.
It's such a good idea. I think I will summon my own familiar. A rooster appears.
He doesn't have hands, so I'm going to give you a
They have claws on their.
Claws. Have you ever watched a chicken scratch up the barnyard? It's wild.
I have 15 chickens at home, and they have fucked up my entire yard.
I'll give you a D12 for the rooster.
Sure.
So you can do a 20 for yourself and a 12 for the rooster if you'd like.
How?
I don't ask those questions.
What'd you get, buddy?
A total of 5?
Was that for both of you?
Yes.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay.
It was a 1 and a 4.
All right. Well, Dusk, how are you doing?
I think I'm doing real well over here. I don't know how I have the skills to pet babies and get fur off of them. I am just stuffing all this fur into my bag of holding as I go.
Petting babies, does this seem like a thing that Messer would be good at?
I do
No.
think Dusk would. She's missing a finger. Like,
You have better bedside manner?
Small creatures like you more.
Mez is busy
19.
trying to dodge them, really.
This baby's trying to eat me.
at this point, this baby is like putty in my lap because it has done nothing. It's just like,
Yep.
yes!
All right. Solace.
A 9.
Fine. Okay. And Lynn with your mage hand.
Lynn's main hand has a 12.
Okay. And Iggy, you get your 2.
All right. First one is 11. Second one is a 2. So 13. Rolling strong with the 13s. The cat has to like stop and do that shake that cats do with their paws to,
It's getting caught. Yeah.
to get a little bit of that fluff out. And I'll reach out and like collect it from it.
All right. Dusk. Go ahead and
God damn it.
let's do an opposed dexterity because a baby is turning around to lick you now.
Okay, well, here's the thing, Danny.
Go on.
I'm gonna use my ring of evasion
Okay.
and make it a success, because that was a 3. And
All
no.
Okay. So you do manage
It's so funny
to...
because it's not even that much damage.
I know, but also, I think when it does that, she just like puts her hand on its head and is like, no.
All right. Back to Mesdrum.
All right, let's try it again.
Maybe the rooster will
can't
be
be
better
this-
this time.
It can't be this bad forever, right?
Don't say
You
that.
can
last
if you
words.
jinx it like that.
Okay, better.
22 total.
You decided to switch up your dice on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Okay. Dusk, you're up.
Okay. Come on, dice. 12.
Okay.
Not bad.
And with that, you start to notice that there's not a lot more coming out. You have a mound of fluff in front of you. You need to figure out what you're doing with this and how you're getting it back.
Well, somebody
hold
had a
on.
bag of holding.
Yeah, she said she was putting it in her bag
Okay,
of holding.
you got a bag of
Yeah.
holding. So everyone's
Yeah.
been putting it in the same bag?
I've been
Yep.
putting. Lynn has a bag too. She's
Okay.
been putting it in
I also
hers.
have a bag.
Okay.
I
have
don't have a bag this time.
I have a portable hole this time.
Oh,
Yes.
Beautiful.
Return of the hole.
Yeah, but it's Iggy's hole this time.
Oh my.
All right.
Seems almost worse.
And you know, when Mez decided to take an interest in them, it immediately became worse. In the best way.
You do notice.
It's the ignition hole.
Danny's gonna ban portable hole in the next
Might.
campaign.
It'd be
Iggy,
justified. Yes.
because you had been looking earlier, you notice that the dragon seems to be less interested now in that bear.
Hey, I don't think we have very much longer. The dragon is almost certainly going to come back this direction here very soon.
Hmm.
Engage maximum overdrive.
We're going to stay in initiative order.
Do we have enough fluff? Did we hit the 200?
You did hit 200, so you've got enough fluff.
Amazing.
And the math of weights and volumes is a little bit wibbly wobbly and how much you were able to pull, but you were gathering quite a bit there. And you've got probably the equivalent of 2 pounds of fluff, which is, you know, given that most skeins are, 100-gram skeins, 4 ounces, you're gonna get several skeins, so you're set. You've got plenty. But staying in initiative order, Solace, what you doing?
I'm gonna grab Lynn by the collar and start leaving.
Okay. I would like you both. Well, no, Lynn was a little further away. I would like you, Solace, to make a dexterity check as you are getting past these babies to get out of the nest.
16.
All right, you beat the baby. You're lucky these guys aren't very dexterous. They're little babies.
They're just babies.
Oh,
They're just
we
babies.
bad.
They just want to give you kisses. All right.
Just dumb babies.
You have enough movement to get out of the nest, and Lynn, being a willing creature, would you like to use your turn to follow along?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because your mage hand can keep going.
That's true. For a certain range.
Yeah, if you want
Yeah.
to let your mage hand keep plucking as you're going, you can. It's a bit of a risk, but
No, that's fine. She'll put the mage hand away. So I have a question for you, Danny. My diadem gives Lynn the ability to speak with animals. She'd like to say something
okay.
to the babies as she's
Absolutely.
leaving.
Yes.
So she would like to. She said, "All right, you're going to try to communicate to these baby Herschelins. We just want you to know we're very grateful. We think that this is going to be helpful for you. We're your friends. We're not trying to hurt you. Please let your mom know that we love you just as much as she does."
And from these 3 babies, you hear a chorus of, "Hi, hi, friend, hi, hi, love,
Friend.
hi,
Friend, love,
love, friend."
and still booking it with Solace.
All right. Iggy, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna look up and see where Mama is.
Mama is still over the trees. Probably 300 feet away from the nest. Still looking into the trees. She hasn't turned back to you yet, but she
How
is.
fast can she fly? Because we watched her fly away.
Roll me an intelligence check to see if you can calculate that.
Just a straight intelligence check.
Yep.
15.
Okay. 80 feet is the fly speed.
Okay, I'm gonna take the risk, and I'm gonna take an action to do one more round of collecting.
Okay. Okay.
DP. DP had her own portable hole right
man,
there.
it was worth it. I rolled a 20.
Okay. We'll say you get
And Kitty Cat gets 9, and then I will open the bag for the cat to jump into.
we will say with that, you have managed to collect enough for the equivalent of 2 skeins of yarn that you would not have to include in the group's
These are
gift.
mine. Yeah, and that was my action and my bonus action. I will use my movement then to basically fling myself out of the nest.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics just to see how flingy you fling.
17, pretty flingy.
Yeah, you make it out. It's not the most graceful, but you're still not covered in the same blue stuff that Dusk has all over her.
I'll take it. And I'm behind the others, but I'm on my way.
Well, Mez, you're in the nest still. Top of the round. What you doing?
Yeah, it's time to go. I jump out of the nest with reckless abandon. I don't really want to be here when whoever's going to show up shows up.
Okay. As you are running past the babies, give me a dex. Just to check, opposed to the baby who's trying to lick you. And Lyd, you do hear the baby saying, friend, friend, love, friend.
Oh, 14.
The baby gives you a good old lick with that
No!
18, and that is 4 points of lightning damage.
Mesrum, they're telling me that they love you. It's a love lick.
Oh.
All right, Dusk. I can't hear you.
I also am gonna get out of here.
All right. So as you're getting out, roll me an opposed dex to see if you get licked.
Okay.
Did you need me to roll an opposed dex as well?
No, because you were distracting it with an extra bit of fluffing.
Okay.
Yeah.
15.
All right, you managed to get by without.
Just do the head thing again. No.
All right.
Do I need to make a throw myself out of the nest roll?
Are you?
It's the yeet roll.
Yes. Are you using your movement to climb? Yeah, you probably need to. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me athletics or acrobatics to get out. Yeet yourself.
I feel like it was tried to gracefully. 13 fell on my face.
Yeah. Well, the good news is you landed on one of the mushroomy bits that's sticking out, so you didn't hurt yourself. You just didn't look all that good. And are you using any movement? Okay. So you're 30 feet.
Running away.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a lot of you to keep track of.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm just going to make a quick note here. We've got...
God, how dare there be 5 of us?
And a rooster and a cat. And 3 babies.
The cat's in the bag.
The cat's in the bag.
That's it.
Let me just double check. Solace, did you and Lynn move forward, start running after you got out of the nest?
If we're allowed to, yeah.
Okay. And Lynn, you're being dragged?
I'm being dragged and I'm slower. I'm only 25.
Okay. Okay. And
I think that maybe once we get out of the nest, I think Solace
Yeah, I'll let
lets
go.
me go.
Okay.
So
No,
on my own.
she's gonna drag you by the collar all the way back to the portal.
Pick you up like a suitcase.
I mean, I'd let her, but
all right. Solace, your turn. What are you doing? Just running?
Sorry, what?
It's your turn. What are you doing? Just running?
Okay, sorry, you caught me mid-yawn.
Sorry.
Yes, running.
Okay, and how far do you get?
I have 30 feet of movement.
Are you going
Oh,
to...
am I allowed to dash?
You can, yes.
I will dash. Go 60 feet.
All right. Anything else on your turn? That's it.
Nope.
Lynn.
Run and dash if I can.
Okay, so that'll be an extra 50 for you.
Yeah.
Iggy.
Move and dash.
Okay, so 60 for you.
I think I'm catching up to Lynn.
You have
Iggy.
surpassed Lynn by a little bit.
I'll get there. Don't worry about me.
I do.
All right, Mez. As you continue running, you hear a roar. Do you just keep going?
No, I will cast the Thaumaturgy cantrip at the maximum range away from me of 30 feet.
Okay.
Just like behind me, like diagonally behind me, to kind of throw off our movement.
Okay.
It's going to be a thunder crack.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me check all the things I can do with Thaumaturgy real quick. Harmless tremors in the ground for a minute.
Okay, for a minute. Okay, cool. And that's an action?
Yes, that's my action, and I will keep running at 40 feet per turn.
Dusk.
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
Gonna bonus action Form of Dread.
Okay.
And because I'm kind of behind everybody else, they
Yes.
probably won't see this, thank God. And I'm gonna hold an attack if this thing tries to attack one of us.
Okay.
Non-lethal.
Okay. And you're still moving?
Yeah, but I'll only move 30
30?
feet so I can hold my action to attack.
Okay. Solace.
Still running. 60 feet, please.
All right. And Lynn?
So I want to keep running and dashing,
Okay.
and also cast Misty Step for another 30 feet.
Okay.
So that's 80 total.
So you pop out about 10 feet ahead of Solace. And Iggy.
Move and dash.
All right. So that's another 60 for you. Mesdrum,
Yes.
what you doing? Still running?
I will use a second application of Thaumaturgy as I run. See here, the Cry of a Raven. Because I can apply 3 of these castings at one time.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So you've got tremors and sound going. You hear this growl. And it's a very odd sound. You've heard dragons scream before. This is not a dragon scream. You know that, like, sound that a Wookiee makes? It's like that, but deeper. And you feel it in your bones as the mama lets out this cry. And turns away from the forest and starts flying. Vaguely in your direction. Dusk.
I'm gonna keep moving.
Okay.
Making sure that everybody else is ahead of me. I'm gonna hold an action in case it attacks.
Okay, so you're only going 30?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Looking ahead, you all can see that you're currently... We're using some wibbly wobbly because the Feywild is weird. You're about 150 feet still from the portal. And while you weren't up close to this Herschelin, you're pretty sure that the full-grown Herschelin could not fit through the portal. Probably. You think. Solace.
Remind me how far away the Herschelin is
About
from us?
450 feet.
And I'm going to continue to dash towards the hole.
Okay. And Lynn?
Same. Dash to another 50.
Okay. And Iggy?
Run and dash.
All right. And Mez?
Here. It's back to my turn, just double checking.
Yeah.
Yep, keep on running more thaumaturgy because it's a woefully underused spell.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll do another Raven Cry in a different direction.
Okay. I'm going to have you roll me a d20 just opposed to my d20. This would be what I would normally call a luck roll. You can add your charisma to it.
Sure.
And we're going to see if you distracted the dragon.
18 plus 1 is 19.
Okay. With that final thaumaturgy, it looks like it is going towards those tremors and that first raven cry more than towards the group of you. Dusk.
Cool. Seeing that, I will drop Form of Dread before anybody sees me, and dash.
Okay.
So I'll move 60 feet.
Okay. So you have caught up with Mez. The two of you are about 150 feet from the portal. The rest of you are about 90 feet from the portal. Solace.
Running. Dashing.
Okay. And Lynn.
Run and dash.
And Iggy.
Run and dash.
And Mez. Mesrim?
Yep.
What you doing?
Run and dash.
Run and dash?
Run and dash.
So that's 80 feet for you?
Yep.
Okay. And Dusk?
Run and dash.
Okay. And let's see. With that nat 20, the dragon turns her head
Ruh-roh.
and starts in your direction. Solace.
How much farther do I have to go to get through the portal?
31 feet. You are 30 feet away from it. And if you use your movement to get there, I'll let you use your action to climb through.
I will get there and stop because I'm not going to leave these idiots.
Okay. Lynn.
All right. So I will go and stand next to Solace.
Okay. Are you going to use your dash to get there? Because you
I
are a
have to.
little bit short, yeah.
Yeah, I have to.
Okay.
Run and dash.
Iggy,
I'm about 30 feet away?
30 feet. So you can run and have an action if you want. Or you can use your action to go through.
Sorry, I'm not as nice as you guys. I'm gonna run and get through the portal.
Yep. That is reasonable. You guys don't really know each other at all.
Send Iggy right over.
Mesdrum.
I mean, if Iggy's leaving, I'm leaving, clearly.
You dashing? If you dash, you can get through.
40 feet of movement, hell yeah. Wait. Where's Dusk?
Don't worry about it.
She's
Well, I mean,
behind
like,
you.
it's like she's like, look, if I don't want you to die if I turn around, right?
You're fine. Go.
Look, if I turn around, you'll die. Like that's how that works, right?
There you go.
What are you,
Yes.
Orpheus, and she's Eurydice?
Yes, if you turn around, I will die. Leave.
Yep. See, there it is.
All right. So, 2 of you are through the portal. Dusk.
I'm farther away because I didn't dash as many times, right?
Yes, you are about 90 feet away.
Cool. And there are people looking at me. Well, I
There
am
are
gonna
now, yes.
dash.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll give you another 60. So I'll be
Yep.
270. So you're still 30 feet away. The dragon lets out another one of those low, rumbly roars and moves closer, following you.
Go.
Solace, you doing anything while you're waiting?
I am going to prepare an attack with the trigger being if the Herschelin gets within 30 feet.
Okay. Lynn, anything for you?
I'm sorry, Sauce. I'm going in, and I jump through that portal.
Go.
Okay. Iggy, you're through. Mez, you're through. Are either of you doing anything important, applicable on the other side, or are you just hanging out waiting?
I am clearing out of the way and getting ready to grab and help pull people through if they make it.
All right. And Dusk, back to you. You are 30 feet away.
Okay, how far away is the dragon?
About 200 feet.
Oh, okay. I'm going.
Okay.
Can I grab Solus as I go?
Yeah, absolutely.
I will be grabbed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So both of you pop through. All 5 of you are now on your home side of the portal. What you doing now?
I'm still running because I don't know if its head's gonna come through.
I'm gonna jog off to the side so we're out of view of the portal.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, because I don't think we want to go too far. It takes 2 days to get back down, so I think we're going to have to use this teleportation circle to get down there.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you are moving off to the side, it's weird the way sound travels through a portal to the Feywild. If you are standing just a little bit in front of it, you can hear the wings getting louder and louder and louder. And then there's this whoosh of air that just blows through the portal. The trees on the opposite side just fall over with the impact of that amount of air. But nothing comes through other than the whoosh of air. And as you are all catching your breath, the teleportation circle lights up.
Down!
Shall we?
Woo.
You all step into it and reappear behind the golden frog. And Shayla looks at you. Well, good times?
Interesting times.
Solace returns the thumbs up.
And that is where we're going to leave it for this week. So,
Yeah, Lynn does a thumbs up and like a little prestidigitation, makes fireworks.
that sounds about right. So that is where we are going to stop our crits for the night. We're going to take
All
about
right.
a 5-minute break to stop our recordings, do all the administrative stuff we have to do, and then we will be back with some knits. So hang tight, and we will be back in just a minute. Hello and welcome to Yarn Time. Knits, yay!
Yarn time.
Yarn
It's the
time.
knits part.
It's the knits. So, who's been working on stuff?
Me
What you been doing?
working on that sock.
It's so bright. I love it.
Yeah, this is the one I was working on. I think I was working on this last week, but I was definitely working on this during our trip to Disney.
Yeah.
I have turned the heel, and we are on our way up the leggy.
Excellent. We love that.
Yes, and I
Yay.
3D printed myself a new
Ooh.
row counter
Ooh.
because
That's so
sometimes
cool.
you have too many projects and not enough row counters.
That does happen, sadly. It is a thing.
That's it.
But hey, it's a thing.
It is the thing.
It is a thing. What else we got? Greg, you doing stuff?
I am. I think last time we talked, I was knitting socks because that's all I do now, it seems. And it was from the String Theory Colorworks in the
Yes.
fluorite colorway.
Ooh.
And so I have both of my socks now.
Nice.
I still have some ends to weave in and everything. And I did the
Ooh.
fake cable,
Yes, I love that.
which is I love that a lot.
Yeah.
So these came out great, and because it's in sport weight, I did it in like -3 days, basically. It was like I just looked at it and it was done.
Nice.
So much so that I don't have the second sock of it, but I cast on the next one from the same mystery bag. Oh, and this is from String Theory Colorworks. We should say hey to
Yes.
our feature fiber friend, String Theory
Absolutely.
Colorworks, Yarn.
OMG, string theory.
Woo! We could see that we got the
We got the logo and the
logo.
the code.
That's right. Math Rocks 15, like the best code ever for a
Yes.
D&D podcast
It really
and
is.
yarn.
I love
It's
it.
great. Yes. And that'll get you
It's a
15%
double
off.
entendre because it's math rocks and math rocks.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I don't
All
know
of
if
it
that's
works.
double
So
entendre.
yeah,
It's
so
like-
thanks to Caitlin over at String Theory for setting up, that code just for us and just
Yes.
for you,
We
just for
appreciate that
you, our
very much.
fans. So anyway, my next set of socks also in the sparkly yarn, and it is in the adrenaline colorway.
Ooh. Okay.
And so I have a completed sock already. It's in the other room though, and so this I've got the foot. I got my little contrast heel there, and what am I at? About halfway up before I'll do the gray cuff on the
Nice.
leg. So I was hoping to finish it before we started streaming, but life and like my day job and
Yeah.
stuff.
Life
So
does be lifing
yeah.
sometimes. So.
life's like that. But I'm not going to let the fact that I didn't finish in time keep me from opening my next thing from String Theory because I was like, what is like the best way to open your next mystery is like in front of all your friends and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to reach into my mystery bag, my my String Theory
Yes.
Colorworks mystery bag of holding mystery yarn. And
Yes.
so this is how it comes when you get the mystery gemstone or whatever it's called. And so I'm gonna see what my last one is. Are we ready?
Yes.
I'm ready. So much self-control. See, I got these at SAF last fall,
Ooh.
and so like this
Ooh,
has
yeah,
been
you are self-control king.
right. This has
Yeah.
been wrapped up. I have no idea what's in it since last fall, and so I'll open it up now. I do know that it will coordinate with the gray
Right.
that we saw in the heels for my other one, heels and toes. Ooh, so oh my God, this is if you could see this if I put it in front of the camera.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So again, the incandescent space gives it that shiny, the sparkle on it.
Mhm.
And this one is called Geosmin. 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 So I'll tell you the stripe pattern here. A 10 rows, and these numbers depends on your gauge. So I'll say a wide stripe of dark teal, and then a narrow stripe of gray, a narrow stripe of red brown, a narrow stripe of gray, and then a wide stripe of navy, and then a narrow stripe of gray, a narrow stripe of pale green, and a narrow stripe of gray.
Ooh.
I don't think I've had the wide, narrow, narrow,
Yeah.
narrow, wide, narrow, narrow, narrow from string theory before. So I'm looking forward to how this one will work out. And then she's got I saw it. It disappeared. There's a stitch marker on here somewhere. I'll find it. I'll find it when I take it apart.
Okay.
But there's a progress keeper as well. So there's that. So I'll cast this on when I'm done with my adrenaline socks. And when I finish those socks, I'll be all caught up to Saf.
Yay!
But I did go see her again a month ago at the Carolina Fiber Fest. So I've got another bag with 3 more mysteries in it. And those are fingering weight, so they won't knit up as fast. They'll be more traditional. All right, so that's my socks. Yes.
Are the mystery bags now a show exclusive? Because I couldn't find them on the website.
So no, they're not a show exclusive. She just, I don't think she has them up on the website a whole lot, but I do know from personal experience that if you email her, she'll make you a mystery bag and
Okay, cool.
send it to you. So when her hot water heater broke, and she was raising money for that, I was like, oh, I dropped her a note. I said, oh, I was gonna go buy some of your yarn. I really like the mystery. I didn't see any on the site, and she wrote me right back. Says, I'll make you one. What do you want the contrast to be? And I said, you surprised me, and so that was fine. So I'm sure she's happy to do that. I think she just packages them together for the shows, and it's like hard to get in and out of inventory online or whatnot. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm sure, Caitlin, if you don't do that on the regular, well, you do now because I said it in front of everyone.
Good job. Good job.
So yeah. But when I saw her at Carolina Fiber Fest, I got some more yarn. And I don't have the band with me, so I don't remember what it is, but it's for a baby surprise jacket that I've started to knit.
Cute.
And so
I still have not knit one of those. I want to, but
it's it's, I mean, it's definitely the sort of thing that it's like kind of obligated to do, to check it off, to say that you've done it.
Yeah.
This is, I think, my 4th or 5th one that I've knitted. I really enjoy knitting it. You know, the first one I knitted was shortly after I started knitting, and so I was learning about stuff as I go.
Right.
And the pattern's written by Elizabeth Zimmerman way back in the 1900s. And it's more of a recipe guidance sort of style, as opposed to the way patterns are written now, where they're often a lot more step by step exacting steps. This is well, for example, I'm doing these decreases and it's in garter stitch, and she says after 22 ridges, so that means it's 44 rows.
Right.
And she only gives you instructions for like the first 3 or 4 decreases, and says, and just keep doing the same thing. So like the entire pattern
I'm too stupid for that.
Well, it can be daunting, you know, to come at it like that. But there's a lot of online help, a lot of groups and stuff that'll help with that and everything. But the pattern itself is like 5 paragraphs long, and it's written in paragraph form. It's not step by steps and stuff like that. But I love it, and I've wanted to do it in self-striping yarn for a while, because I've done it in variegated yarn and everything before, just to see how the stripes go. And as you can see, the stripes are very, very narrow.
Yeah.
Because I start with like 160 stitches. There's 160 stitches when you start, and I'm decreasing it now. So anyway, but that's my baby surprise. These are the arms. It all folds up. Next time, well, at some point, I'll make sure not to sew it up before I can be on stream and show everyone how it folds up.
Show us the origami, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's yarn origami.
Nice.
So that's my knitting. I do want to share a 3D print that I did that horrifies my daughter. Um,
Okay.
and it and it is. I've been seeing these online, or I don't know what platform, but they're like the little wands.
Oh no.
Yes.
I
I
think
know what
Daddy
that
knows what
is.
this is.
Oh, I want to make some of those so bad. I need to.
Oh, it is so much fun.
I've got some
And
gold
so
filament too. I
yeah, you should totally do it.
should.
So it's like a little wand, and so it comes apart, and then on this end there's like a hole, and you can stick your debit card in it. Boop. And then put it back in, and now you've got a magic wand, and you can like on the places that have tap to pay, you just go boop, and it works. I was like, I took it to the bagel shop earlier this week, and and they told me how much it was, and I said, okay, if it's okay with you, I'm going to try to pay for it with my magic wand. And the lady behind the counter says, she had the same reaction you just had, Danny. She had also seen it online before and said that she wanted one and she wanted to see it happen. I said, I don't know if it's going to work because I've never tried it before. This is the first place I've tried it, and it worked.
Excellent.
And she was so happy. She said, we're so honored that you chose our bagel shop as the first place to try your magic wand."
I love that. Oh, I love that.
And then I took it to work and I used it at the cafeteria and the self-checkouts, and it was
Oh, fantastic.
I've just been spreading joy with my magic wand.
Excellent. Excellent.
Respectable. Respectable.
That's what I got.
All right. Hollow, you want to go or you want me to?
So I mean, I haven't started yet, but I actually found the what I want to use
Ooh.
in my shame yarn.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Ooh, it matches your nails.
Yeah, so this is what I want to use for the dice bag. I was looking at my shame pile. There's a yarn store like very close to me, and they consider themselves a fiber community. So yeah, so I'm in there a lot, just yapping my jaws, and it's like, damn, I bought a lot of yarn from here. I should probably
Use
just
it.
use it instead of buying something brand new.
Eh.
So look, I've got a whole spouse that might stab me in my sleep if I buy more yarn.
Look, I've said it before, and I'm not the first one to say it. Collecting yarn and using yarn, two
Two
entirely different
hobbies.
and respectable hobbies.
Yeah, so I've
And
got
if you get a
this.
storage unit that spouse doesn't know about to hold your yarn in, no problem.
But they
But that
don't like
means
it when you call your house a storage unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that. Also, I have to get rid of my sword department. I can't have two,
Why not? Swords and yarn? Love it.
Not good together. You cut the yarn.
Right.
Well, I guess it depends on how you store them. You don't want to use the swords as shelves. That'd be a problem. Okay.
Well, that's a beautiful blue for that.
Yeah.
I wish you Godspeed.
Are you doing the dice bag of holding?
Yes, that's my plan.
Or the dice bag hat.
Ah,
All
the
right.
I like a dice bag hat.
Well, I have been working on a baby blanket.
Oh, that's so cute.
Whoa.
A bunch of mitered squares with a little bit of white picked up in between. And I did the math. And sometimes math lies. But I should have enough yarn to do one more row on the bottom of the yellow. And then that's it. I theoretically will have half a gram of yarn left. So we're going to be playing yarn chicken when we get to the last one. But because it's a mitered square and it gets smaller closer to the edge, I could probably swap it out for white for the last few stitches if I have to. I can fudge it. But then when I'm done,
Also,
yes,
Baby's
would
not
say-
going to care.
baby's not going to care.
yeah, okay, the baby's not gonna care, but also once you start seriously playing yarn chicken, you knit faster and tighter, and your yarn goes
Goes a little further.
farther.
Yeah. But once I'm done all of the individual squares, I'm going to do a white border around the whole edge with green in the corners. And then we'll see how big it is. I might do then a green border with white corners just to grow it a little bit. Because I want it to be big enough to be like a car blanket or a stroller blanket. I don't think it'll be quite big enough to be, well, I don't know. It could be a floor blanket or a quilt, like a bed blanket. I've been doing that. And then on That's Pretty Crafty, I started making dandelions out of yarn and pipe cleaner. April. One of these months, Mom can help me. It's the month of the military child, and the dandelion is the flower of the military child, and I was a military child, and I know a whole bunch of them. And also, it was cute, and we were talking about...
Mom says April.
Oh, yes, so April is the month of the military child. But it's cute, and we were talking about Stranger Things on the last That's Pretty Crafty, and I needed something that was not gory and bloody to do as a craft, so I started making these. So I've got the yarn and the pipe cleaner sitting next to me. The idea is that I'm going to make enough that I can twist them together to make a dandelion crown that won't wilt.
Oh.
And then I'll probably have to make 2 more, because you can't make something cute like that and not give it to the kiddos. And there are 3 of them, so you gotta make 3.
I mean, you can, but I mean, let me rephrase.
Theoretically.
One could, but you can't.
Yes, yes. And then I got some yarn. Greg picked it up for me. So it is String Theory Colorworks.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Our fiber friend, yay! And it is another mystery bag. So it is the inertia base, which is the 80% merino, superwash merino, 20% nylon. And the colorway doesn't have a name. It just says semi-solid. And I think that's because the solids don't have names. But it's a nice, like, navy-ish blue. And then I have three secrets inside. And I don't know which one to pick.
They're like 3 baby Herschelins.
They are. I'm going to go with the middle one. And we're going to open it together and see what is the first I'm going to do. I won't be able to start it till I finish the baby blanket, which is just more incentive to finish the baby blanket. Ooh. Did you know that it's a pair of...
I did not know.
You don't know how happy this makes me.
I'm like, that is Danny's love language right
there.
I mean, I absolutely knew that's what it was, and that's why I got it for you, Danny.
So this colorway is anti-muon. So it's got 7 rows of navy, 3 rows of berry, 7 rows of navy or true chartreuse, 3 rows of true chartreuse or navy, 7 rows of navy or turquoise. It's very stripy, but it's going to go really nicely with the navy. I'm so excited. Oh, I gotta feel.
I feel the others. Do they all feel this?
Well, maybe not. Maybe they're not all.
We'll find out.
I'll find out. But boy, I'm excited about this. And it comes with a little stitch marker. And it also came with a set of navy blue stitch markers. So yes. I'm very excited about this. Oh, it makes me so happy that it's a pair like this. Oh, yep, that's very exciting. That is very exciting. That makes me so happy. Oh, my stripes are going to be such matchy stripes. Yay.
Such matchy.
Such match. All happy.
And you like to knit 2 at a time?
I love to knit 2 at a time. That is what makes me happy. Because I find that my tension will vary with my mood. And so if I'm having a very tense day, my socks get real tight. Right. But if I have like one tense day in the middle of a month, but all the rest of the month is pretty chill, there's like one patch on one sock that is tight, and then the socks don't feel the same on my feet.
Yeah.
And then I can't wear them.
Then
I
you
have to
kill
give them.
them.
Well, I have to give them to someone else because I can't wear them.
Right.
I can't handle that difference in texture.
Yeah.
But if I do 2 at a time, then both socks have the same tension spot, and I can work with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that makes me so happy. I'm so excited about that. And then I also have yarn that is for a test knit, but I'm not going to show it off till I do the test knit, or do you want to see it? That's a great question.
Yeah, go ahead, show it.
Okay.
So let me just say, because Danny is waiting for a pattern for the test knit, because she's
It might be a
kindly
little
going to test knit one of my patterns that I haven't written down yet.
But it is some Beach Bunny yarns.
Oh,
And-
this one.
And one is a
Okay.
very lovely sparkle base. This is the Glitter Bomb base. And this is the Sunny Sock. The Glitter Bomb is School's Out, which is a fun set of colors here. And then the Sunny Sock base is in Twizzler, and it is very much the color of a Twizzler. I like that. It's
Yeah.
very Twizzler.
So I got that at Carolina Fiber Fest also. Beach Bunny Yarns was there, and Ron had a sample knit in those colors. It was like a tee or a sweater or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so I could see them knit together, and I was like, "Oh, that's great!" And I love the sparkle, so I was like, "This is going to be good for that thing that I designed in my head years ago and knitted up my own." And Ron doesn't sell the yarn that I knitted it in anymore, and so
But he sells these ones now.
he sells that. So maybe I'll write it down, and you can whip it out when I do.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if we have anything else that we need to talk about. I think that really the big change this week was, of course, that we switched from knits first to crits first, and that is because you may notice that we're down 2 folks right now. They have other stuff happening, and so it was important to us to get to finish our game, and we love hanging out and talking about knitting, but if we're missing a person or 2 for that, it's not as essential as missing a character for a game. So that's where we are with that.
Well, and then I also like it. We're crits and knits,
Yeah.
and when we do things, we do crits and then knits.
Yeah. And I feel like because we do have the podcast, if you miss listening to the game section, you can catch the podcast and hear the game. And it's a slightly edited version. It's cleaned up. It's not like the heavy editing that something like the Redacted Reports gets, because that is a lot more work than we would like to do for this show. But E does a fantastic job of cleaning it all up.
The ums, the uhs, the
Yeah. The
often.
excessive laughter at the terrible jokes, although that does get added as an outtake at the end, which is really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of our conversation about holes will end up in there today. You know, as you do.
Staying.
A new hole touches the beacon.
Oh, and that's why we record our calls, so that we can have this fun. But yeah, we will be back in 2 weeks' time. We will be picking up with our crits first, with everyone at the Golden Frog hanging out.
Having just wrapped up the entire campaign, because we got
Yes.
the stuff.
That's it.
We're good.
We ended. We're done.
Ready for campaign 3. New characters.
That's it. That's
Sounds
all.
good.
You just had to go and the dragon bait. Yes, that comment may also be in the outtakes. Jeez,
Yeah.
that was beautiful. E. That was fantastic
Well done.
timing. I love that. But yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks. We'll have more knitting. I might have a pair of socks started if I've got this baby blanket finished. We might have bits of a yarn bag or dice bag from Hollow. Who knows what we'll have? It'll be magical.
Maybe I'll be done with the BSJ and I can do yarn origami for everyone.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Live demo.
Yes. Well, until then, thank you so much for hanging out. We really appreciate you spending your evening with us. And we will see you in 2 weeks' time. Bye.